Well, happy Monday and happy June 1st. It is a brand new week and a brand new month, and today is the day that I am going to start my 90-day lock-in. I have created this little page for my 90-day lock-in. If you've been following along, then you may know I just recently did a 12-week wellness reset, and I love it. I've made a lot of progress along the way, and I just want to keep this going. But I wanted to take it a little further, go a little deeper, a little more intentional than just the physical aspect of it. Because while the physical aspect is so important, wellness is kind of like a whole, like this whole, I'm not sure the word I'm looking for, biosphere. I don't know, that may not be the word. Forget that. It's just like a whole ecosystem. Wellness is a whole ecosystem. So I've decided to create this plan where I'm going to dedicate the next 90 days to 3 major areas of focus. And that is going to be my wellness, my physical wellness and my health, my mindset and my mental health, and my environment. Now, the physical is going to be working out, nutrition, obviously those types of things. The mindset is going to be things like journaling, reading, education, self-growth, listening to podcasts, meditation, all those kind of things that kind of, put us in a good headspace. And then environment, obviously, that's my home, because it just makes it so much easier to take care of yourself in a home that's clutter-free and clean and has good systems in place. And so I have decided to dedicate, this is going to sound like a lot, but 3 hours a day to those 3 main things. An hour to my physical health, my physical, and that's going to be working out. That's going to include my nutrition, meal prepping, all those things like that anything that's good for the body. Mindset, an hour a day. That's going to be the journaling, the reading, the meditation, the education, anything that feeds the brain and the mind. And then an hour a day for my home, my environment. That's going to be a morning little routine when I get up, as far as like making the bed, unloading the dishwasher, starting a load of laundry. At night, an evening routine that's going to include, loading all the dishes in the washer, sweeping the kitchen floor if it needs it, tidying up the living room, vacuuming dog fur out of the carpet before I go upstairs in the living room, just kind of resetting the house, getting it ready to go to bed so that when I get up in the morning, I don't wake up to clutter and chaos. It's just going to be a nice, calm, just kind of a simple, easy wake up morning where I can do the things I need to do in the morning and get my day started without having to get up and take care of everything that did not get done the night before. So that's what we're working on there. So in order to do that, I kind of got myself set up. Today is the first day, and I've got some of my things started, some done. I still got a few things to do. So today is day 1 of 90. But I printed off my little schedule for like my little workout schedule, the days that I'm going to do strength training, upper body, lower body, full body, cardio days, active rest days. Zumba, of course, I'm going to add some Zumba in there. And I've been walking a lot. If you've been following the reels, I've been going to the park and walking a lot. And I want to keep doing that. My goal is to walk at least 2 miles every day. It's good for the mental health, but it's also good for lowering my blood pressure. And I'm not a doctor, so you can't quote me on this, but I've read data, I've talked to my own doctor. A 2-mile walk a day can, I'm not a doctor, but it can help lower the A1C. And right now I'm trying to do all the things to get my A1C, my blood pressure down, to get off of all my medicine. So I created this little hot girl walks little chart. It's got 12 weeks on there. It's roughly about 90 days, give or take. I printed one of these off for each of the 12 weeks. It's got my weekly goals, a little note section, but the main thing is I'm going to be tracking all my little walks. And yes, this little girl, she has a dog. I have dogs. I have 2 huskies. I don't really count because I don't run with my dogs. Obviously, if you've been watching my videos, you know I don't run at all, really. But I don't really count walking my dogs as exercise. I know I'm up and I'm moving, but that's not really, to me, like a walking for fitness. Like if I was doing 75 hard, I know I've seen a lot of people walk their dog and they count that as their outside workout. I don't. And that's because my huskies are way too curious. They want to stop and smell everything. They want to stop and look at stuff. I have my girl husky. She loves grass. She's obsessed with touching grass. They are indoor dogs, so when they get outside, they do make a big deal of it. But she will roll around in the grass and just, yeah. I don't get any actual physical exercise out of walking them, other than trying to drag them back on the path with me. But anyway, that is for the wellness part of it. The mindset part, obviously, meditation, journaling, reading, listen to podcasts, stuff like that I can do. But I also have education, and I went ahead and printed off the first 3 chapters of my textbook because I'm actually taking a course online. So that's part of my education. I do have to do that tonight. That's one of the things I don't have done yet. And then the environment, I created me with the help of ChatGPT. I'm not gonna lie, I did enlist their help. I told them what to do, and they, ChatGPT kind of helped me format it into a 90-day home reset. So I actually just did this when I did my 12-week wellness reset. I also kind of started this 12-week home reset, and it worked really good. And it's a system that's so, it's so fluid that you can end the 12 weeks and start it right back over. Kind of like a fly lady cleaning system, zone cleaning, and if you will. So anyway, I'm going to be starting this as my home reset, my 90-day lock-in. This is for my environment. I'm just going back through, finishing decluttering, decleaning, all those things. And if I repeat this every 12 weeks, every 90 days, eventually my house is going to be completely decluttered and deep cleaned, and it's just going to be maintenance. And I love that. I love that so much, and that's the goal. But anyway, this is my 90-day lock-in. My 3 pillars: physical, mindset, and mental health, and my environment. And yeah, so 3 hours a day. I'm devoting 3 hours to each of these top focus areas, these pillars, if you will, for the next 90 days. And today is day 1. I did go for a little walk this morning before work. So yay, I work from home, so I took like a little 20-minute walk this morning around my neighborhood. I have my little planner, and I can show you that I already have this week filled in with all the things I need to do. Plus I have a little space to check off my 90-day physical mindset and environment. So I've got myself all set up with my planner to be successful. And I have some little tracking sheets, little habit trackers for everything, journaling, meditation, my workout, hydrating, my cleaning chores, practice Zumba, all the things I need to do. See, I've already got some of them completed for today, and the rest of them I need to go get knocked out. So anyway, I have been talking about this on my little car chats after my walks, and that's another thing. I'm fixing to have to head to the park and get a walk in today, but I've been working on putting this together for a couple of weeks now, and I'm excited to share it. And today is June 1st, so I'm excited to get started on this, and let's see what the next 90 days bring. I hope that you have an amazing day. Bye.